Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Just Gaming Today. Today we're going to play some more Slotbound. We had a previous run and we accumulated a little bit of the upgrade materials. And in the last run, we had upgraded to increase our lives by 1 and also do this advanced unlock where the advanced units begin to appear. So it looks like there's a 5% chance to, have that take place there. Let's go back. We'll click play. Doesn't look like I have the next level open. I'm not sure. Clear open forest on normal to unlock this stage. Okay, so we do open forest and now we can run normal. Got it. Okay, well, we'll do normal because we did the easy one last time. We can obviously, if normal's too hard and we don't make it or we don't get enough currency earned, we can always go back and try it on easy. Now I'm wondering about this. I'm wondering if this is the number of times your characters have died. Not sure what this exactly means. So I have to kind of see what this does. I can't click on it or get any explanation of it. So unfortunately, yeah, there's no record. Not sure what that does. All right. Well, we don't have anybody yet. We have 450 gold. We have 100 to spend. So let's see if we can spin to win here. Now, nudging, I don't think it's going to get us anywhere, right? Nothing guaranteed, at least. All right, well, 2 cavalrymen certainly fit the bill. Put the cavalrymen up front. Good with that. Then I'm just going to spin again. We have 200. Hopefully we hit something. Now here we can do some nudges. We have 1 nudge per, but I don't think anything's really going to help us here. See if I can randomly get that crown, but no. All right, well, we have no essence, so we'll go to the first fight. Should be okay with 2 cavalrymen. Yeah, just mowed down that goblin. We did accumulate 1 essence. This now says 2, so maybe this is the number of waves that we have to work our way through. That's probably what it is. Let's check the shop. I've never seen 1 essence item, so I don't see one there. Let's get to our rolls here. So we didn't get lucky here. Bring that down. We would have that. Bring this down. I think we're just going to roll again. We do have 1 more roll in the bank there. Each slot has a 1.5% chance to show a wild. Now, wild's pretty good, I think. This double ledger, the symbols in all winning lines disappear and new symbols fall in from above. I don't know about that one. The third spin of a wave loses. Re-roll the middle up to 2 times. I think I'm just going to start with the passive wild card. I think that sounds good to me from a just overall perspective. It's like nothing's bad going to happen with that. I don't think nudging is going to help me anywhere. So we got 1 more roll. We'll save our nudge for this roll if we need it. Looks like I've got a wizard with the wild card, so already paid off. Now, I don't believe nudging is going to do anything, but... Oh, it will, actually. Yeah, there we go. So we got a spearman and a wizard. There we go. That nudge is really good. I'm not going to combine anybody yet, so let's kind of just throw these guys here, and we'll go ahead and do a battle. That was really good. I like that we got that wild card action starting very early. Now we do have 2 essence, so we can purchase something. What's this guy do for us? Once per battle, when there are 6+ enemies, all enemies take 5% of their current life. Sure. Let's roll here. Should have probably saved it or at least looked at those 4 bangers and see what we get. But I did not. So let's go ahead and do the archer here. Ooh, a scout. So we have an upgraded archer already. I wonder if that was the effect of the 5% chance to get an upgraded unit. I'll take it. I'm going to kind of put him like that and see how that goes. Oh, I had more spins. Darn it. That's okay. I guess we'll just have more money. All right, so we do have 1,096. Let's spin and see what we get here. Ooh, wizard. So wizard, I'm going to combine with a wizard. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, nudging's not going to do anything. Nudging here will get me another spearman. Let's do that. So spearman, I'm going to combine it with a spearman. I don't think we've converted a spearman up. Ooh, warrior. I'm going to put the warrior with the spearman. He didn't level up. He's still level 2. All right, well, we'll do one more spin here. I don't have any nudges or any way to affect this anymore, so we're pretty much done there. All right. Let's fight. Looks like 3 goblins. Pretty easily handled there. Looks like maybe we got a new item here. So ranged allies take 8% less damage from ranged enemies. I think I'm going to go ahead and save up the essence and see if we can make something happen there. Let's do some rolls. Ooh, nice. All right, so this archer, I'm going to go ahead and throw. He's level 4. I'm going to throw the warrior at the wizard. So still, I did the healer last time. Let's try the shaman this time. And then let's throw the archer at the spearman. There we go. So spear guard or raider. So spear guard strikes an enemy hard for 140% damage. Missing HP grants up to plus 30% damage. So he's all about some damage. Bleeding strike slashes an enemy, causing bleeding that deals 20% damage each second for 3. And on death survive for 1 second with 1 life. I'm going to take the spear guard. It seems like that would be quite good with that. So 2 upgrades. I like that. He's actually level 7. I might be able to get him to like level 12 if we've got 20 shots here. So that's what I was talking about with the, it looks like you can keep adding more abilities to them. That's kind of nice. Awesome. We got an archer. I'm going to keep piling into this spearman and see. He's going to get 2 more levels, so he'll be level 9. I'm going to see if we can get him to like level 12 and see what happens there. Ooh, another archer. All right. After the first absorption of each wave, the next spin contains 3 symbols from the absorbed. Ooh. The selected symbol's appearance chance increases by 5%. You can change it at any time. Huh. Pay 200 extra when summons double units. I think I might do this. I mean, getting 3 symbols like that seems good, right? All right, I'm going to throw the archer into the spearman again. So he's almost to that 2nd level. I don't have enough money. We have 2 essence. We were going to save those. Let's do our little run here. So this is the judgment run, so that when it does this red, it seems like it's a judgment run. You get a lot of extra rewards. You get some type of a hero that comes out there. Judgment cleared, so that's also how you earn your little meta currency. So now I have 6 essence. So here, ranged allies take 8% less damage, duelists plus 6%, spearmen plus 6%. Now I am going for that spearman, so let's go ahead and do that. Go back here. Let's do our roll. I can nudge that down and get an archer. We're going to absorb right into the spearman there. Ooh, guard. So this is another upgrade here. So strike an enemy hard for 170% damage and knocks the target back. That's better. On kill, 15% haste for 5 seconds. Wow. Yeah, I'll take that. And then, so he still doesn't have this other thing unlocked. Like I was thinking, those extra abilities. He's maxed out now, probably for the demo. But you see how it has those other locks down below. So I'm wondering, as you're going along with these characters, it might be pretty interesting to see, what you can build out in the full version of the game. Now I'm out of nudges, unfortunately, or I could nudge and get another archer there. And I think I'm done with my spins, done with my essence. I'm just going to go ahead and fight. Let's see how this spearman does this time. Nice. Well, we're moving right along. We do have 4 essence. Let's go to the shop. Duelists. Once per battle, there are 6+ enemies. I already have one of those. All allies get. I like the extra health. I'll take that. Let's go to the spin to win. I'm going to use my nudge there. I can use nudge here and get a warrior. So warrior wise, he's already. I'm going to grab a cavalry and see if we can start building a cavalry up. I'm also wondering, what are these? I don't think I've gotten one of those before. Now I can, oh, I don't have my nudge anymore. Nope. Okay, one, oh, I can't spin. Okay, well, off we go to fight. So definitely killed off a cavalryman. That's getting a little rougher there. Both my cavalrymen died, so I need to get them upgraded for sure. I think the shop is still the same, yeah. The shop seems to refresh every once in a while. I'm not sure what kind of timer it's on. I don't think there's any nudge there that gets me anybody. She can nudge this way would be nice. And I don't think there's anything there. Still nothing there. All right, one last roll. All right, well, we spun enough to get another improvement. Now there's a rare here. I'm going to look at that. After losing spin, swap one symbol with the center symbol. Ooh, I'm taking that. Yeah. I don't have any more money, but nudging get me anything? Think so. Potential here, if I get a crown on the next one, I would win, but nope. All right, let's fight. Looks like a regular fight. We got the boss coming in at level 9. Would really like to get that, at least one of the cavalry updated before then. Our remaining 3 guys are pretty strong, so I'm not super worried. But let's see. This one does all allies basic attack damage 5%. I like that. Warriors max is 6%. Spearmen 12%. Whoa. I think I'm just going to give it to everybody. And do that. So we've got some spins here coming. Ooh, yeah, let's see what this crown thing is. So the duelist. Okay, I was wondering what the crown was because I hadn't seen it yet. So the duelist, I'm gonna merge a cavalry in with the cavalry, right? And then the duelist we can throw kind of up front where the cavalry was. Spearman up. Cancel. No. Cancel. All right, so we have that. And then go and do this. Ooh, cavalry, yes. Nice. The last time we did Axe Cavalry, and we actually had one of the other cavalry as well, but I'll go with Axe Cavalry again. Seemed to do a lot of damage. So we didn't win. This lets us do... Oh, no. Boy, I wish it would tell me what it is. I think I can switch a symbol with... Here. After losing spin, swap one symbol with the center symbol. Oh, it's not gonna matter. Oh, okay. Okay, so it actually like switches it all together. So that's interesting to know. Okay, so at least I know how to use it now. Let's go with the battle. We have 2 essences, so we'll fight here. Hopefully we'll get enough to get another essence here soon. So the duelist and the cavalryman, they're close. The cavalryman died right at the end. Let's check the shop for 3. Oh, it's 4 for the spearman. All right, well, we're just going to save our essence then. Let's re-roll. So we lost. We can actually switch this and this, right? So let's switch this. Let's do that. Perfect. Okay. Now the duelist is level 1, level 2, level 1. He's maxed. 6. I'm going to go with the duelist here and go ahead and give him overdrive. Roll. Ooh, nice. I'm going to go ahead and keep investing in the duelist here. Nice. Still not enough to level him up. He's close. Right, well, we got the warrior. I guess you have to do that. So, oh, convert to +2. Okay, so he gives to emperor or veteran. Drinks wine to build bloodlust, then rapidly strikes the nearest enemy 3 times for 80% damage over 2 seconds. There are no other allies of the same type. +10% damage taken, -4. Veteran thrusts forward, dealing 120% piercing damage up to 2 enemies. +6% per fallen ally. I'm going to take Emperor. Emperor sounds pretty cool. So we do have 168, so not enough. We do have 4. I'm going to go ahead and give the spearman the damage as well. And then we are going off to fight. I can't use this. Right? Losing. Okay, and we won that time. All right, well, let's fight. See if we can kill off the Grimwolf orc again. He wasn't too bad last time, so hopefully we can get through him. No one's dying on my side so far, so nice. Well, we got a lot of extra meta currency, which is good. So shop-wise, we have 6 essence. All allies, basic damage is at 8%, 6% for duelists. I'm going to go with the damage again. And then actually, I'm going to go ahead and give the duelist because that's my emperor. So we'll go back here. We've got some money to spin. We got a cavalryman. The only person we haven't upgraded is the scout. So let's start upgrading the scout. Ooh, interesting. So scout has 2 abilities you can put in. Interesting. Now I could still nudge and win again here if I wanted to, but I don't think I can. So we'll just go there. right, so this one is losing, so I can switch the middle out with something, but I don't think it's going to win me anything. I could nudge, but again, I think nothing's really there. This is my last. So I can switch, I can use this, right? Switch this here and get a wizard. Perfect. Okay, so the wizard we're going to put in with the scout as well. Perfect. Then I don't have enough monies to do anything else. I can't nudge. I don't have any essence. Off we go. Ooh, big baddies. So 4 big baddies here. Yeah, they're coming to mean business. Definitely a lot harder. They killed off the cavalryman. Now he does damage himself, so there's that. We have 1 essence. So I'm not gonna worry about the shop. Let's go ahead and start rolling. We got a warrior. I'm gonna put the warrior with. Oh wait! Cancel. That is not a warrior. That is a mace soldier. Huh. 116, 28. I wish I had 6. I am going to put him in with the scout. I need some range damage here. So we've got elf archer and a ranger. Fires an arrow for 120% damage and applies minus 35% speed to the target. Prioritizes enemies near the base and deals 15% damage to that enemy. Fires a piercing bullet, deals 100% damage up to 2 enemies. And can survive. I'm going to go with the elf archer. Stay there. Okay. Spin. Let's get some more increases. So we did get a warrior here. All right, I'm going to combine the warrior with the emperor. Plus 4 levels. Sounds good to me. Now if I nudge here. And if I trade any of the symbols, I don't think I win anything. If I nudge, I get an archer. So let's do that. We're building up the emperor here. Sword emperor. So the emperor is now 3-starred. He gets roars to gather strength and deals 300% damage to an enemy. That's really nice. Last enemy is plus 15% damage. Okay, so he's more of a badassery there. So we got 1 more spin. And we won, so we got a warrior. I'm going to throw the warrior in with the elf. Try and build the elf up. That's pretty much it. I won, so I can't do the switch, unfortunately. So I don't have any more money. I do have 4 essence. Let's check the shop real quick. Sure. I think that's okay. That'll go. Interesting. Ooh, here's a cavalry. I haven't seen a cavalry yet. So the shop must have re-rolled. I'm not going to look at it yet because I only have 1 essence. So let's get to the rolling. Okay, 1 a warrior. I'm throwing things into the elf right now. There's 150. Another warrior. So at the start of the battle, bank 20% or 20 gold per unused spin. On a loss, lock 2 matching symbols in the row, then stop the last reel. The 3rd spin of the wave loses. I'm going to go with that. Let's keep pushing her up. She moves to high elf. Rapidly fires arrows that deal 85% damage to up to 3 enemies and applies minus 25%. Haste plus 7% per fallen ally. Sure. So now she's maxed out. Max. We've got cavalry and the shaman left. Last spin, it looks like. Oh, I really like this one. So that's good. So arrow, let's go with the shaman. Let's try and get the shaman leveled up here. We don't have enough money. We have 1 essence. Let's go. Honestly, I think our biggest limiting factor here at the moment is that we're just limited to 5 characters. That's going to be solved when we get back to the upgrade room. Hmm. 2 left, and then we get some type of judgment or something here. I'm not sure what it'll be. Spin. Now I can trade this somewhere. This here, put this here. I don't think that's going to help me at all. Now I can nudge, but that's not going to help me either. I don't think. So let's spin. So nudging here's not going to do anything, and trading won't do anything, I don't think. So this is the 3rd spin. So it's going to spin twice here to help me out. Didn't help. But I can trade. Not going to help. Wow. Last spin, I guess. I was hoping to get something going, but good grief. I'll nudge over here and see if I can get that going. We can trade. Jeez, that was a rough spinning. Really, nothing's going to work for me here. All right, well, sense wise, frontmost allies take 7% less damage. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of space. I wonder if I can sell this. Can I? Yes. Okay. I'm going to purchase this one. Yeah. All right. Let's go with this one here. So wave 14, we got 2 cavalrymen there. Or wolf riders, I should say. I have a cavalryman. So to get a reroll here, I'm not going to bother to look at these because I don't have enough money. So let's get into the spin to win here. Okay, so we have a warrior maxed. We were doing the shaman. Now here, could trade. Don't think it's going to do anything for me though. Oh, wait. I could trade here and get a warrior. Yeah. Fine with that trade. As long as I can get something out of it. And then Arch Shaman. So it creates an arcane core that continuously deals 40% damage to nearby enemies for 2 seconds. Wow. So basically it does more damage, but takes more damage. Okay. Pretty cool. Again, this is my last spin here. So it is the 3rd spin too, so we get a duelist. So the duelist has to go somewhere. Sword Emperor, Shaman. It's got to be combined with the Axe Cavalry there. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And let's fight. So this is the judgment fight here. I think that most of these fights, my Axe Cavalryman is going to perish. But that's okay. But we're earning lots of that meta currency, which is nice. Let's check this out. So here, I think this is just an upgrade, right? I think it worked. Yeah. Okay, so we have that one done. Let's go ahead and do our roll. I can nudge or trade. Trading's not going to do me any good, I don't think. I think nudging is going to do anything either. So let's go ahead and roll. Trading here is not going to do anything. Nudging, it's not going to do anything. All right, well, one more roll. This is the third roll. If I don't win, it's going to do this twice. Wow, harsh again. So nudging. I could try nudging and seeing, well, I don't think it's really going to help, but let's nudge and trade. I'm going to nudge this way. Yeah, I think I'm just done there. Okay, let's fight. Sometimes the luck's not with you on the rolls. I don't think I missed anything with that, but let's see. It's 3. We can upgrade this. Just going to keep upgrading things if I can. Let's go ahead and roll. So here we can nudge and get a warrior. So warrior-wise, that's going to go in with the cavalryman there. We do upgrade his build up. Let's roll again. Now, I can't nudge, but I can trade. I don't think trading is going to get me anywhere. So cavalryman, we're going to go ahead and put the cavalry there. Oh, no more rolls. All right, fight. Oh man, a lot of enemies here. Okay, snow handle business. Okay, got a spearman. And we get one of these artifacts again. So pick a symbol, it won't appear next spin. It's interesting. Rare though, after nudging, you may nudge the same wheel one additional time. It seems really powerful. I'm going to get that. So we're going to put him with the cavalryman. Class promotion, outlaw cavalry. Blood rampage consumes 15% HP to deal 226 damage to up to 3 enemies. And then skill acceleration, active skill cooldown is minus 8%. Right? Now everybody's 3-star now, right? So I'm not sure what else I can do. I think the only thing I can do is merge ones to increase their abilities now. So we'll have to see when we get a new character, like what can we do? So merging, I think I've merged to build up. I got to find somebody with Pierce. I'm not sure what to do here. Convert to +2 levels. Oh, I can still level them. Okay. I guess we'll keep making the Sword Emperor pretty awesome. Okay, well, I can still level them. I don't think I can get new abilities. So the third spin, I had chances to win there, but it didn't work. Can't switch out to get anything, so let's just roll again. So I didn't win, so I can switch here. Get a horsey. And the horsey is going to go in with the cavalryman. Let's give him 2 more. You can continue to build levels, so you just don't get stars, you get levels out of it. So we'll see where that's going. Don't have any more money. I have 1 essence. Let's fight. Oh, we have. It looks like the orcs are on wolves as well. I didn't get to see that before the animations started blocking a little bit. So we did get a reroll there. I'll come back and look at that as I get more essence. Let's get back to rolling here. Now, do I just do a nudge and try my best here? Maybe. I don't think so. I think the nudge you really want to use when you can kind of guarantee something. Okay, so I got an archer. I'll throw the archer with the archer. +5. Maybe you get 5 when you when you put in a unit with a unit that's really matches it, you get extras. Oh, +7, yeah. Oh, one more spin. Now I could nudge here. No, it's the same wheel. Could nudge twice. We could trade this for something else, but that's not going to help me. If I nudge twice, I get Let's try nudging this twice and seeing what I can get. I can't trade there anywhere to win. Now, that ain't gonna work either. Unfortunately, I think I'm just done there. Let's fight. Okay, that worked. Now we got the boss fight, so I don't know. We'll go ahead and upgrade that one, so that'll upgrade the allies there, defense. Got a few rolls left. Perfect. So here, I'm going to merge this with the cavalryman and see. No, it still just gave me +2. That's all right. I'm okay with that. Nice. Cavalryman, I'm going to keep giving him +2. Now here, I get the 2 free rolls. I can switch this. I can also nudge twice. I guess I'm going to try and get a wizard off of this, right? Nope. Now I can change this with somebody, but it isn't going to do anything. All right, well, let's fight the boss. Let's see what we get here. So wave 20, our guys are pretty upgraded. So this is the Howl Orc. Looks like he has some sort of battle cry that, ooh, it does knockbacks. Interesting. So far, so good. Is that under half health? I think we might have him. I don't want to say for sure. Oh boy. Yes. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so the shaman was kicking some butt with some damage there. So we got 40 of these upgrades. I like that. Let's take a look here. So you can move that around. I definitely want to upgrade the size of the party. So that's good. If a nudge creates no new win, the next spin costs 50 less. Oh, that's really expensive there. At the battle start, gain 10 gold per 100 held up to 50, so you can get some interest going. We can't take that again. Let's see, start with an additional 50 gold. Prevent the first life loss once per waves 1 through 4. I'm going to grab that one. Start each run with the Expedition Core Merc contract. Spend 200 gold to choose one of 3 normal units. Can be used twice. Interesting. Start with an additional 50 gold. Gain 100 after defeat if the run continues. Reroll your core choices once per run for free. Increase the appearance chance of advanced units. Shop reroll cost is reduced by 1. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try this Merc contract. So it's end of the line there. Almost end of the line. This is more life, right? Okay. So that's 70. I don't really have that in my wheelhouse there. Core choices. Yeah, I'm going to try this core choice thing. I'm not sure what it is. Reduces the spins required for the first core choice by 1. All right, so still learning. That second room was pretty cool. We did make it through. So I assume on the next one, we'll be able to go into the next environment or run the same one in the hard mode. So that would be pretty cool. So far, so good. I'm liking this game. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hope everyone's having a great one. Take care.